Canada at 80 to 1 in their mods. Could be a little each way bet.
OK, let's hand over to commentary. Nigel Pearson and Stuart Pike.
Thanks, Dave. So here we go, the first ever PDC World Cup of Darts. And Patrick Boulan has the honour of throwing the first three. Race to 6 legs, so 59. The heat is on in these freezing conditions straight from the start. And all leading to the final on Sunday evening with £40,000, by the way, for the winning pair. This is Cantlay, who was played at the 81. Alexandra Palace, and here is Rocco Mars, who has been playing darts for over 3 decades back in Belgium. But looking forward to this, 81. Nigel, despite the weather.
Absolutely delighted to be here. A little bit of darting history today with the launch of the World Cup of Darts here. And both these pairings desperate to get through. With Canada 100. Waiting the winners of this one tonight, when the seeds, the big boys, come into action. Live sport this Friday afternoon, the World Cup of Darts. Hope you can settle back and enjoy it with us throughout the course of the day.
100.
We hope we can guarantee that snow will not stop play here at Rayton Meadows. There has been a lot of snow, of course, in the northeast over the last week or so. But remarkable that only 2 players have failed to make it here. The pair from the Czech Republic who couldn't get out of Prague. The last 2 to arrive, Raymond van Barneveld and Co Stompy, who touched down at Newcastle Airport within the last 20 minutes after their flight from Schiphol was delayed several times. So the Dutch are in town, and Barney and Stompy will certainly be among the favourites to win this.
It's going to be cruel on the doubles who go out today in the afternoon session, but it is the chance of a lifetime for them to be on the big stage. Belgium chasing the early lead here in this first game of the World Cup 60. Of Darts.
And the unique format as well, that the loser of each leg will throw first in the next leg. Another one of those have put some pressure on the Belgians. Cantlay.
100. Belgium require 101.
Now this would be a special way to open up. Treble 19, double 12. He's going to set himself up 54. For a finish, or set the pairing Finland up for a finish next 96. Time if they get the chance. Now this would be a huge boost for Finland if they could take an early lead here now.
Yeah. Kormula here.
.56.
Well,
Belgium require 47.
He's left tops, unless Patrick Boulan here can take out double 16. First chance of the match for the Belgians. Well done. Well done. A really second good leg from the Belgian pair, particularly Patrick Boulan, who started it and finished it in style.
The pit bull strikes for Belgium early on. They hold the advantage. If you've just joined us here live at the World Cup of Darts, the first round here this Friday afternoon live. 100. And it's Belgium who strike the early advantage with that fine finish, tidy finish it was. It was no doubt making him feel a lot comfortable with life on the big stage, hitting 100. That first double at the first attempt, and never in doubt. Nicely done.
We are at the Rayton Meadows Arena, midway between Durham and Sunderland.
134.
One of the roads closed around here, but what a monumental effort it has been from everybody, the hardy souls that are in the arena today, 100. The players, the organisers, everybody to be here. It's a terrific effort, and now we're here. We're delighted that we've got live sport this afternoon, the World Cup of Darts, and Belgium off to a tidy start. Finland looking to hit back here with Kormula and Cantlay.
Yeah, big problems, more snow in the region. The A1 has closed for a long time. earlier today, and as you say, the fact that only 2 players have failed to make it says a lot, doesn't it? Testament to, well, I suppose for the Finnish guys, they've seen it all before. I think it's about 5 decades since Helsinki airport was last closed because of the snow. This is mild, they say, compared to what they're used to back home.
Down the board now.
135.
54 there, so some big shots needed here for Belgium, otherwise Finland are going to be level at 1 apiece. Remember, first to 6.
68.
Yeah.
Finland require 54.
54 needed for Finland to level it.
Kantele, well, he's missed a big number there. He'll be disappointed. Not too much pressure, because Boulen and Mars are way back on 187 for Belgium. Double 16.
Game shot in the second leg.
In the first leg, double 16 hit with the first dart by Patrick Boulen, and then Marco Kantele for Finland. So 1 apiece it is, and of course, because Finland won the leg, Belgium throw first in this third leg. First to 6 to take on Part and McNeil, the Canadians, in round 2 tonight here at Rayton Meadows.
How often do we see the best players in the world miss doubles when the pressure is on? And the doubles so far have been spot on. No missed doubles in the opening 2 legs of this showdown between Finland and Belgium. Tidy finishing from
26.
both pairings so far.
We mentioned the weather in Finland. When the Finnish pair left Helsinki, it was minus 30 at the airport. The Belgians, Boulen and Mars, decided that they would drive here to the World Cup. It took them 16 hours in total to get from Belgium to the northeast, including an 8-hour journey on the road from Dover up to the northeast yesterday. But they're here
100.
and battling away for a place in round 2.
Finland averaging up in the high 80s. Not a bad start to this tournament, but remember, one of these pairings will be going home at the end of this game. It can be cruel, but it is the opportunity of a lifetime,
49.
as I said earlier, to be up on that big stage, and it could be quite an afternoon. Austria and Denmark will follow. Many of these players we have seen feature in the World Championships at the Alexandra Palace, of course. Many of the players that you'll see throughout the course of this afternoon have appeared at the World Championships.
Well, talking of which, Patrick Boulen of Belgium, he mentioned to Dave Clark before they came out for the start of this game, played at the World Championship at the Circus Tavern. This is Boulen stepping up to the hockey, lost to Andy Jenkins in the first round. Nearly 5 years ago, that. I seem to remember actually commentated on that game, and Boulen gave Jenkins a real run for his money.
What starts there. Finland under pressure. Speaking of the World Championships, Kamula of Finland losing to Wes Newton 3-0
42.
after beating Konchikov, the Russian, in the preliminary round last year. Finish on here for Belgium. 18 for tops. To go 2-1 ahead.
55.
Not far away. First missed double of the match, Stuart.
Well, this would be some finish, wouldn't it?
If you'll pardon the pun.
So Boulen will be back to give Belgium a 2-1 lead, but pressure with that last dart to lead double 16. Now then, hit the double with the first dart in the first leg. What can he do here?
There's the target. Switches to double 5 now. And with the pressure on, he held his nerve superbly.
Fourth leg is Finland to throw first.
Nice tidy darts. Decent game to get us underway here today. And it is Belgium who have that 2-1 lead, and as Stuart just explained a few moments ago, loser throws first. Finland are back.
100.
Yep, 100 from Cantlay. He's a decent player, Boolen. Last year, you may remember Jihan Artud of Germany, who put out Wayne Martin at the World Championship. It was nip and tuck between Artud and Boolen as to who got to the Ali Pali, and Artud won through on countback, would you believe. They both finished with exactly the same record, exactly the same amount of money on the European Order of Merit, but the Belgian was edged out.
140.
Of course, we'll see Jihan Artud a little later on. Germany with a bye through to round 2 after the Czech Republic had to withdraw.
60.
All very interesting, as you say. I mean, quite a lot of these players we've seen before. New faces on show as well throughout the afternoon, and I reckon the seeded teams, of course, all coming in to round 2 later on. Holland,
40.
Australia, Northern Ireland and Canada, and England, Scotland, Wales and the USA. I reckon that there could be 1 or 2 shocks tonight, Nigel.
Absolutely. Look at this. Beautiful darts. First 180 of the tournament. Absolutely magnificent. This is not a bad game here between Finland and Belgium.
And Boolen, for me, the best player of the 4 so far.
Belgian champion in 2008, Patrick Boolen.
83.
And Rocco Mars here.
140.
Member of the Belgian Army for the last 25 years.
Finland under pressure here, and you do get the feeling that if Belgium finish this leg off and go 3-1 ahead, it will be a big breakthrough in the context of the match.
91.
First to
Belgium
6 legs
61.
progress to face Canada tonight. 61 needed.
He hasn't been missing much either, has he? Well, he missed the double 19. He's going to have a dart, not the double he wanted.
23.
Well, he was all over the ball.
Finland
First of all, he missed the 25. Then he missed the 18. But he still had a dart at the double there. Patrick Boolen to break, and pressure here on Kormula.
Five double 16 now is the route. Under big pressure here, Finland now, with Belgium sat on double 19. Double 10 to level the match now. Big shot coming in.
27.
Chance for Belgium
Belgium
here
require
to open up a
48.
2-leg lead for the first time in the match.
Looks like he's going straight for it. Going to have to split it now. 3 for double 8. Biggest dart of the match so far.
22.
Well, that's
Finland
a real
require
chance
20.
for the Belgians there to steal a march on Finland. Cantlay here to make it 2-2 in our opening game at the PDC
James
World
on the
Cup.
full flag.
2 apiece it is. Cantlay and
Full flag is Belgium
Boolen have been
first.
pretty good on the finishing.
And Belgium will be kicking themselves, no doubt about that, because a 2-leg cushion would be very handy at this stage of the game. The afternoon session, the first session of the
140.
PDC World Cup of Darts here in the northeast. The Canadian duo John Part and Ken McNeil await the winners tonight. In the second round, straight
22.
knockout throughout this afternoon and tonight for the pairings. And then we go into 2 groups tomorrow.
60.
Terrific weekend of darts in prospect here throughout the course of the next 3 days.
Yeah, the likes of Barney and Stompy and Part and Taylor and Wade and Whitlock and Nicholson and Mark
100.
Webster, Gary Anderson, the list goes on. All in action tonight. Second round action live at 7 o'clock on Sky Sports HD.
Yeah, plenty of unpredictability throughout the course of the
95.
weekend. And as you said, Stuart, 1 or 2 surprises perhaps along the way. Deadlock early on, though, in this one between Finland and Belgium. It's a decent start to the tournament. Decent game early on here. Nice darts from Finland.
140.
140. Good stuff from Rocco Mars. And the losers here guaranteed £1,000 apiece. That'll go up to £1,500 each if they can, a minimum guarantee if they get through to the second round.
4 ton 40s in the game so far for Belgium. Double 8 now. What a first start that was. There's the target.
58.
Yeah, he was unlucky with that last one because it looked to be going in and just flicked the flight of the first dart there. But Boolen, for me, has looked pretty good, as has Kantele for Finland. Certainly
100.
the two strongest of the partnership so far. But chance here for Rocco Mars to get double 4.
In shot on the fifth
He
leg.
does. So 3-2 it is. And that means
through first.
Finland will throw first in this sixth leg. Race to 6 for a place in the second round. First ever PDC World Cup of Darts.
Rocco Mars appeared in the UK Open in
59.
2006, a regular competitor on the PDC Pro Tour.
You're right. He's beaten some decent players as well over the last year, 18 months. The likes of Hamilton and Webster and
140.
Dates, Sandy Smith. Rocco Mars was actually saying that one of his big claim to fame is a victory over Raymond van Barneveld back in the mid-90s.
And the last 32 of the Players' Championship in Vegas last year as well. Decent calibre, decent pedigree.
60.
Yes, but it's difficult for the likes of the Finnish players and the Belgians to play the tour, you know, because they all work, they all have jobs, and they will play
83.
some of the European events of the PDC Pro Tour. All 4 of the players hoping to play more in 2011 when the Pro Tour goes to Europe. But for most of the players,
140.
certainly this afternoon, darts is a passion rather than a profession.
Absolutely. 2 in here. Is this the second? Not quite, but
125.
well, Belgium playing well here. You just get the feeling if they can open up a 2-leg lead, they'll be difficult to catch.
Boolen, though, has been really impressive in this opening game.
100. Belgium require 153. 100. Finland require 142.
Kantele here. But the Belgians have a chance to break the throw again. They did in the 4th leg, but they missed darts at the double. They're going to have a chance again here.
Belgium require 53.
Finland sat on 20, so Belgium looking to take this out. Double 18 now for a 4-2 lead. Big shot. Oh, middle of the bag, nicely done, and Belgium have that advantage for the first time in the game by 2 legs now. Is that the leg which could prove decisive in the context of the match?
Well, fitting it should be. Patrick Boolen, 42-year-old. Yeah, Kantele,
140.
Formula losing in a World Championship. Kantele beat Lawrence Ilagan of the Philippines when he played at the Ali Pali a couple of years ago, and then he lost to Ronnie Baxter after winning the first set against the Rocket. But neither will be at the Ali Pali later this month.
Boolen's playing beautifully, isn't he? Another ton 40 there. That's 6 in the game for the Belgians so far. They've got the only 180 of the match.
And that was hit by Boolen.
Correct. And up to 85 for both pairings at the moment.
100.
Good start to the tournament. Belgium favourites from here. Only need 2 more legs to go through and face Canada tonight.
60.
Yeah, so Kormula and Kantele will be missing at the Ali Pali. The Finnish representative, Vejo Vinica, who won the Finnish qualifier a couple of weeks ago. Big
100.
Kormula on the way. But Boolen, tell you what, has been really impressive in this opening game, and
85. Finland require
still a chance.
161.
But you feel here that the Finns have to hold their throw here.
Jarkko Kamula looking to get his game together, looking to...
93.
That was a lovely last start as Finland hang on in there. Now, can Belgium put the pressure on? Lovely second dart, a switch for a cover shot as well. Now Belgium on a finish, so... Bullseye then.
43. Belgium
Now a
require
chance for Belgium for 5-2. It's a
122.
tall order, but Boolen is the man once again here, sure.
'18's the target. Treble 18 would leave the ball. So pressure here
90.
on
Finland
Cantelé.
require
Oh.
25.
That last start was brilliant. The pressure is on big time here now. Double 8.
Has to get this.
17.
How
Belgium
close was
require
that?
32.
How close for the Finn, but no finish. Right in the middle of the bag. Now Belgium are in control.
Finland to throw
Big
first.
misses
Game
from
on.
Jarkko Komula, but Rocco Mars there with a really impressive dart. And Belgium are just one leg away.
And playing beautifully as well. Very even contest early on this one, but Belgium have broken clear.
100.
Boolen particularly impressive, but Mars at the finish there superb. And they could be a problem for Canada tonight, these two boys. Snatched at that dart, didn't he? That second one.
100.
Getting a little bit excited perhaps with the winning post in sight.
Well, in the context of the event, first game, bit of pressure, few nerves, both averaging around 85, which is highly respectable. The finishing has been pretty good
58.
too, but Boolen and Mars, the Belgian duo, have been excellent. Great stuff from Mars again
100.
there. Steady 100.
At a fair old pace as well. He's just making it look so easy, and I guess in this format, the doubles, the pairings, if one player is on top of his game, it can help the other player. Can
55.
instill belief into him, the confidence is oozing. And this man has been the best player of the four.
Well, he has. He has. Interesting little fact about him. He's had the same set of darts for over 20 years. Bob Anderson designed darts, would you
45.
believe? The great Bob Anderson. Well, could well be advantage Belgium again here.
82.
That was a vital last start from Jarkko Kamula. It was a nice start, and now he's
80.
gone down the board. So Belgium could still go on and win the match in this leg.
Perhaps a miscalculation with the last throw then from Rocco Mars. Should have gone for the bull if he'd missed it. 25 would, of course, left him on a finish.
70.
What they wouldn't give for a 140 here to leave 36.
Boolen switching down the board.
96. Finland require
Well,
136.
still a decent effort for the Belgians, and Finland staring down the barrel. Well, Well, if he gets a 16, he'll leave tops here.
96.
So,
Belgium require 80.
can they take it out here?
Well, he's going to have one dart for the match. Rocco Mars for Belgium.
Game shot.
Brilliantly done. What a
To
performance
Belgium.
from the Belgians. From 2 apiece, they reeled off 4 consecutive